everyone, and welcome back to Feelings February, where we're learning all about our emotions. I'm so excited to be with you today because we have a really fun drama class. Let's get started. We're going to begin with Attention Please, which is our game where we practice our communication or our speaking in front of others. This week, you have a challenge. That's right. Last week, we talked about using our big speaking voice. Do you remember? Let's practice saying hello really, really quietly. Put your hands right here by your mouth and then making it really big. Let's try it together with the word hello. Ready? Here we go. Hello! This is projecting our voice, where we take our voice and we make it loud enough so everyone can hear. This week, your next challenge is to use a happy speaking voice. So when you do your introduction, not only are you going to say it with your big voice, but you're going to use a happy speaking voice. Here is Miss Maggart's example for this week's challenge. This week, we're going to do our favorite emotion as what we're going to share. Let me think about what my favorite emotion is. I know. Okay, here we go. Here's Miss Maggart's example of attention, please. Hello, my name is Miss Maggart, and my favorite emotion is love. Thank you. All right, students, now it's your time to practice attention, please. So pause the video and don't forget our challenge, big, happy speaking voice. Pause. Okay, everyone, we have another incredible read aloud this week with the book Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high, and she loved to explore wild, far away places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day, she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first, Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended like she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can do when you have a worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus. And it took up a whole row at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and he told her that the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can do if you ever have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. The end. You know, something I love about Ruby is she wasn't only thinking of herself when she saw another friend on the playground sitting alone and feeling sad. When she saw another friend in need, she decided to go talk to them and maybe find out what was going on in their day. And that, students, is something very, very, very important in Feelings February especially, and it's called empathy. And empathy is when you think about, I wonder how that friend is feeling. And then maybe even going up to a friend who might be experiencing some sadness or some frustration and going up to them and just letting them know that you're there and that you're happy to help any way that you can. That is being a really good friend and showing empathy to others. And I know my students have the biggest hearts, so I can't wait to see how much empathy you can practice at school and at home and with your friends. Wow.
Happy late Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you're enjoying Feeling February so far. I need your help because I've got a problem. Mr. Johns went a little bit overboard for Valentine's and got me way too much bubble gum. Help me eat it all. I'm gonna grab some out of my pocket, grab some off the floor, grab some out of the piano, get ready to catch it. Ready, set, catch it. bring it down. You've got your favorite flavor. Go ahead and unwrap that bubble gum. We're gonna be bad. Throw that garbage over your shoulder. Shame on us. Now, take that delicious giant piece of bubble gum, throw it in the air, catch it with your mouth. Now get to chewing. Oh, it's already a little bit stale. Keep chewing. There it goes. Uh-oh, we swallowed it. Repeat after me with your best speaking voice, sitting up straight and tall. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. This time, repeat after me with your most beautiful singing voice. Big beautiful breath in. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. Your turn. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. This is our bubblegum warm-up. We're gonna sing it high, higher, higher, and then we're gonna go low, low, lower. Sing with me. The words are just ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. And if you want to add a clap on the word gum, feel free. 1, 2, ready, sing. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. Ooey gooey double bubble gum. Now this time lower. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. One more time. Ooey gooey double bubble gum gum gum. You can probably feel how this stretches your voice up a little bit and down a little bit. And it super duper gets us ready for our song this week. Our song this week still uses some of the signs you learned from last week. So remember, happy, sad, scared, mad, and proud were what we worked on last time. Happy, sad, scared. Scared's my favorite. Scared, mad, proud. The song sounds like this. It's all about Mrs. Johns and her feelings. We've come to see Mrs. Johns, Mrs. Johns, Mrs. Johns. Come to see Mrs. Johns, look at her now. Now, I'm going to show you a sign, and you have to sing Mrs. Johns. She sure looks happy, whatever the sign is. So I'm going to show you happy first. Happy. And we sing together. She sure looks happy, happy, happy. She sure looks happy, look at her now. All right, I'm going to change it. Hope you know what it is. She sure looks sad, sad, sad. She sure looks sad, look at her now. I kind of look mad, don't I? Sing with me. She sure looks mad, mad, mad. She sure looks mad, look at her now. I hope this is your same feeling too. Proud. She sure looks proud, proud, proud. She sure looks proud, look at her now. Now, let's go back to the beginning and sing that beautiful We've Come to See Mrs. Johns. Ready, go. We've come to see Mrs. Johns, Mrs. Johns, Mrs. Johns. Come to see Mrs. Johns, look at her now. Today, let's learn a few silly signs that are really fun. She sure is laughing. Laughing is like you're drawing yourself a beautiful smile. Laughing, laughing. Sing with me. She sure is laughing. Ready, go. She sure is laughing, laughing, laughing. She sure is laughing. Look at her now. Now the next one, crying, kind of makes sense because it's tears coming down your face. Oh, I hope I'm not crying. She sure is crying, poor Mrs. Johns. She sure is crying, crying, crying. She sure is crying. Look at her now. The last two signs are really kind of fun because they're more complicated. Take your middle finger, bend it down. For excited, excited, excited. It's kind of like happy, but you got your finger bent in. Excited. She's sure excited, I hope. Ready, go. She's sure excited, excited, excited. She's sure excited. Look at her now. Now, I hope this isn't true. It has the same hand position as excited, except we move it differently. So take that hand, bend that middle finger down. Sick. She sure looks sick. I sure hope not. I'm feeling good, but she sure looks sick. Here we go. Ready, sing. She sure looks sick, sick, sick. She sure looks sick. Look at her now. Let's sing that beginning section one more time before it's time to go. Ready, sing. We've come to see Mrs. Johns, Mrs. Johns, Mrs. Johns. Come to see Mrs. Johns. Look at her now. Friends, I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's and it was great singing with you. I'll see you next week. Bye.
All right, students, that is it for another wonderful week in Feelings February. I hope you had fun this week, and I can't wait to see you again soon.